Hey everybody, the Amazing Hand bringing another review. This time is of the SH Figuarts Street Fighter V Ryu, but I'm just gonna say Street Fighter Ryu because it fits more of an overall Ryu. He doesn't change too much, and outside of the gloves, you still got pretty much your generic Ryu. So let's get into it. First and foremost, I want to start by saying if you are familiar with Kaneko Man, you know what you're getting into in terms of articulation because this is called the SHF Fighting Body Design, which originally started with the Kaneko Man line. Started a couple years back now. So yeah, let's get started. First and foremost, the articulation is really dope on this because what happens is, even though you don't have traditional bicep swivel, you can actually still rotate, as you can see I'm doing right here. And then you still get lower rotation right here from introduced with the Kaneko Man stuff that you can actually rotate it all the way around, which is pretty dope. You still get the upper torso, well, sorry. You get it's double jointed, so you don't lose out on anything. And if you look closely inside, you can see that it's on a joint that allows you to completely rotate the joint all the way around. So that's pretty dope. So you can actually get the most of it without breaking sculpt, at least in the most important parts that people like to think of it as. The head sculpt on this is actually pretty nice. This is one of the stronger sculpts because, I'll get into that in a second actually, but yeah. Now, here's where it's different. I like the Storm one, but as far as size-wise, this one is a lot fitting for your scale stuff and whenever you want to switch it up, do crossover stuff. Now, in terms of ab articulation, this one is different because if you are familiar with Kaneko Man, you would know that it's pretty much great ab articulation. This one can actually go really far back, but what you do is you pretty much you don't break the mold, but what happened is you get an opening here. You can go pretty far back, you can go far forward. It's actually on a nice swivel joint. So you can rotate it all the way around. You can move this around as well. Another cool thing that you get is that with the gi, if you want, where the knot is, you can actually rotate it left and right. So if you want to do moves depending on your the right player side of the screen or left player side of the screen, you can actually fit that. It's also really nice glowing kanji in the light. So that's pretty cool. Now, as far as leg articulation goes, I really like it because this uses also the Kaneko Man technology where you can rotate the thigh. You can go up really far. It's double jointed. It goes as far as the gi will allow it. And that with the added ab crunch, you can actually get pretty far down. So this Ryu can actually go really far down. Oops, sorry, let me just change the focus. So you can actually get really far down. So if you want a Shin Shoryuken do, you can totally do it. It's all there. Now, as far as the leg articulation, as far as the foot, you have crazy amount of ankle pivot. It rotates at the joint up top. There's toe pivot as well. It's actually really cool. This actually goes really far up too. So, really rotates really far. And if you want, this actually rotates a little as well, going under. I don't know why my focus keeps changing. I think it's my lights, and I apologize for that. But yeah, this actually rotates really well. Now, it's covered all the forms of articulation while hiding it really well, doing a really good job. So you can actually get really dope poses with your Ryu that you normally wouldn't think that you can get. As you can see one right here. You can get his Taunt Pose. You can get his the V move pose. You actually get tons of poses. So there's tons of stuff that you can do with the figure that you actually get less for more here, which is really dope because most of the time you're not even considering doing that. Overall, it feels and looks great for a figure. There's a few downsides, obviously. Like, I wish I got more hands, but honestly, it's Ryu. Outside of Hadouken and Shoryuken, there's not too much that you're doing. You're really not. Now, outside of the figure, what he comes with is an alternative head, and this is the standard head here, which I think is pretty much spot on. It's not 3D printer in Street Fighter V Ryu, but if you want a generic Ryu that's going to go with your other ones, this is perfectly the one to get. You absolutely nailed it there. This one is the weaker of the head sculpts. This is the Hadouken head or the yelling head. This one is definitely the weaker one. The teeth design is just not working for me. And then here we have this head, which this is I call the side eye head. Seen from here. And it looks really good, especially posed here. I like it a lot. Now, if you want to change the alternative heads, what you do is you're going to take this bandana out from the back. You're going to remove the top hair. And you're going to just place it on a different head. And voila. You've swapped it and you have the alternative head. And just like that, Ryu's back on top. Now, like I said, outside of Fist, the only other hands Ryu comes with is the Hadouken hands. Really nice. They work really well. And just like anything else, they look good. Just standard issue stuff. Now, the thing that Ryu comes with that's pretty dope is the Hadouken Fireball. As you can see, I put it this way. It looks really good. It comes with its own stand for those who just want to do the generic stuff. There's a little palette. Oh, sorry. I can't focus it for some reason. But there is a joint there that fits Tamashi stage pieces in there. It's right there. And you can just fit it right in there. Stage is really nice. It looks really dope. But it's standard and generic. So it's bound to come with Ryu. Overall, the figure is really nice. The price point is great for the amount of engineering that you get. And I'm looking forward to other characters on the line. If you don't really like Street Fighter, it's not really for you. If you want something that's more 3D printed, spot on Street Fighter 5, Storm Collectibles is definitely for you. Now, in terms of scale, and this is why I prefer this Ryu, it's smaller, but I mean, compared to the Storm one, it's gigantic. I mean, Storm is just gigantic compared to it. But Storms look really nice, and it's really well done. It looks exactly like Street Fighter 5 Ryu. But now, in terms of scale, this Ryu kind of just fits in with everything across the board. And I'm going to put everything out so guys can see. There's Daredevil. I'm going to put one from every line I think I have out right now. I've got Marvel Legends. I even got the Soda Balrog. Oh, sorry. He's Mike Bison here in America. But yeah, Bison is supposed to be gigantic, like 6 feet tall. So there's that. And then there is I put a couple SHF bodies out. So let's put the Super Cougar out. Now, in terms of scale, he pretty much kind of just fits in overall. He's a little shorter, but overall with everything else, he kind of just fits in. I'm really liking it. I'm enjoying it. I really do hope you guys enjoy the photos at the end. I'm really excited because I'm really digging this Ryu way more than I thought I would. I thought I would like it, but I'm absolutely loving it. It just feels right. It does. Now, in the meantime, guys, what you can do if you're not doing anything, go out, do a good deed, do good for the sake of being good. Make sure you drink your water, exercise. You know, just check in with yourself and your friends and family. You guys take it easy. Have a great night. Later.